Okay, good day. Welcome to another episode of my video lessons. So, in today's video, we're going to discuss quadratic inequalities. Sakop pa rin siya ng quarter 1 para sa grade 9. In this video, we're going to discuss the how to solve quadratic inequalities, how to graph, and magbibigay din ako ng counting problem na involve ang quadratic inequalities. Okay, let's start. Before we start, let us talk about the quadratic inequality. Okay, ano nga ba quadratic inequality? Since ang naon nating mga discussion is all about quadratic equation, this is the counterpart of quadratic equation. This is ito yung ating quadratic inequality. And parehas lang siya ng quadratic equation. Yan. Basahin ko muna. Quadratic inequality in one variable is inequality that contains a polynomial whose highest exponent is 2 and can be written in any of the following forms. Okay, we have ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than 0. Ax squared plus bx plus c is less than 0. And we also have ax squared plus bx plus c is greater than or equal to 0. And ax squared plus bx plus c is less than or equal to 0, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. Okay, pansinin nyo na para rin siyang quadratic equations na iba lang ay meron lang tayong imbis na equal sign, ang gagamitin natin yung mga inequality sign. Okay, ngayon ay let us be familiarized muna dun sa ating symbols ng ating inequality. So, nandito sa ating, we have two columns. Ito yung ating sign, symbol, and then, ano natin siya? Tingnan natin kung anong basa sa kanya. Okay, kapag ganitong nakabuka ka siya sa kaliwa, siya ay greater than. Then, kapag naman nakabuka ka siya sa kanan, siya ay less than. Then, kapag ganito, meron siya dun sa ibaba, siya ay binabasa as greater than or equal to. Kasi meron siyang underscore sa baba. May guhit pa siya sa baba. Then, ito naman ay less than or equal to. Yan. Let's proceed. How to solve quadratic inequalities. First, find its solution set or the roots of the quadratic inequality. Then, write the solution set in a number line using the following symbols. Yan. Okay. Ngayon daw, ang unang gagawin ay hanapin natin yung solution set o yung roots ng ating quadratic inequality. And then ilalagay natin siya sa number line. Then using the circle, this circle, kapag ang ating symbol ng ating quadratic inequalities ay greater than or equal lang, we're going to use the hollow circle. Ibig sabihin, bilog. Because this indicates that the critical points are not included. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya kasama. Kapag naman meron tayong or equal to, greater than or equal to, solid circle ang gagawin natin pagka-graph. This indicate that the critical points are included. Ibig sabihin, kasama siya. Kasama yung ating critical points. Okay, let's have an example. Example number 1, illustrate x is greater than 5, y is less than or equal to negative 3, x is greater than 0 but less than 7, and x is less than or equal to negative 2 but greater than or equal to 3 in the number line. Okay, first, try muna natin yung x is greater than 5. Meron tayong number line. Ngayon, itatapat lang natin yung circle dun sa katapat ng 5. Or pwede kayong ditong maglagay or dun sa taas. Since na siya ay greater than lang, we're going to use the hollow circle. Ibig sabihin, hindi kasama yung 5. Okay, from that, since sabi daw ay greater than 5, ibig sabihin, ang punta ng ating graph ay papunta sa kanan. Ibig sabihin, all numbers or all real numbers from 5 papunta sa kanan hanggang infinity, positive infinity, siya ay pwedeng maging value ng x. Ang hindi lang pwedeng maging value ay yung 5 pababa. And ito na yung ating graph. Next, we have y is greater than or equal, less than or equal to negative 3. Yan. Graph, tingnan natin sa number line. Nasa ng negative 3, ayun. Then, since na siya ay merong or equal to, ang gagamitin natin pang-plot is the hollow, yung shaded na circle. Yan, negative 3. Since na siya ay less than, therefore, papunta naman siya dun sa kaliwa. Yan. Okay, tingnan nyo to ha. Kapag greater than, ibig sabihin, papunta dun, yung arrow, tandaan nyo, papunta dun. Then, kapag naman less than, yung arrow, edi, syempre, pakaliwa siya. Yan. Then, ibig sabihin lang nito, that all the values of y, lahat ng negative, mula sa negative 3, papunta sa kaliwa, ay pwedeng maging values ng y. Okay, next, we have 0, x is greater than 0 but less than 7. Okay, from that, we have the number line, nasa ng 0. Anong gagamitin natin circle? Gagamitin natin na yung hollow, ibig sabihin yung walang shade. Yan yung 0, then yan din yung 7. Parehas hollow kasi pareha siyang walang or equal to. Then, after that, ay magsulat na tayo ng yung x is greater than 0 daw. Ibig sabihin mula dito, pataas. But less than 7 mula dito, pababa. Therefore, ganyan yung ating graph. The graph should be like this. Yung hollow circle din, saka pagdugsong. Ibig sabihin, ay limited lang yung ating values ng x from 0 to 7. Pero not included yung 0 and 7. Okay, next, for the last example, or for the last interval, we have x is less than or equal to negative 2, but greater than or equal to 3. Okay, from our number line, ilagay natin yung negative 2, since na siya ay or equal to ang nakalagay, therefore, gagamitin natin shaded circle. Negative 2, lagay dito. And then, positive 3, lagay dito. Yan. Okay. Since yung ating x daw is less than negative 2, okay, pag less than, saan nga punta? Papunta tayo sa kaliwa. Yeah. Then, yung isa naman, x daw is greater than 3. Kapag punta dito tayo sa 3, pag greater than, papunta sa kanan. Therefore, ganyan ang kanyang itsura. Magkatalikuran yung kanyang arrow. Therefore, ang pwede maging values ng x is from negative 2, papunta sa negative infinity. And then, pwede ding 3, papunta sa positive infinity. And that's how you graph the yung ating quadratic inequality. Okay. Okay, for our next example, example problem number 2, find the solution set of x squared plus 8x plus 12 is greater than 0. Okay. Ngayon, una daw gagawin, sabi kanina is yan. First, solve the roots using any of the methods discussed in quadratic equation. Ngayon, yung ating inequality sign, which is greater than, papalitan muna natin siya ng equal sign. Para mas madali nating makuha yung roots ng ating given inequality. Ng ating given quadratic equation. Okay, from that, pwede natin gamitin yung factoring. Are the factors of x squared. We have x and x. Then, since na siya ay positive, and positive din yung gitna, therefore, magkatulad yung ating factors ng sign. Then, what are the factors of 12 na kapag pinag-add ang sagot natin is 8? We have 6 and 2. Because 2 times 6 is 12, 2 plus 6 is 8. Okay, then after that, since after naman na-factor na natin siya, we're going to perform the zero product property. We're going to equate both factors sa 0. we have x plus 2 equals 0, x plus 6 equals 0. Then, solve for the value of x, we have x equals negative 2 and x equals negative 6. Ngayon, sila yung tinatawag nating critical points in which ay diyan manggagaling yung ating intervals. Okay, from our critical points, yan, we have negative 2 and negative 6. Titingin tayo sa number line. Then from negative 2, and then from negative 6, we're going to make an interval in which we're going to test kung alin yung magsasatisfy dun sa ating quadratic inequality. Okay, from negative 2, yan, x, kapag ang x daw is less than negative 6 and x is greater than negative 2, ito ang kanya magiging itsura. Ito yung una, yung negative 6. X is less than negative 6, papunta sa kaliwa. From negative 6, papunta sa kaliwa. And then, x is greater than negative 2, negative 2. Ito naman, papunta naman siya sa kanan. Then, meron pang isang interval in which we have x is greater than negative 6 naman, and but less than negative 2. Okay, ibig sabihin from this, papunta doon, yun yung kanyang graph. Ngayon, ang gagawin naman natin, we're going to choose a value from this interval and also this interval. Kung sino yung mag-satisfy, kung sino maging true dun sa ating given quadratic inequality, yun yung kanya magiging solution. Okay, let's try for negative 6. Yan, x is less than negative 6 and negative but greater than negative 2. Okay, yan. Try natin yung negative 7 kasi mas malapit siya dun sa 6 para madali nating ma-simplify o makuha yung kanyang bandali nating ma-solve. Pero pwede mong gamitin kahit ano, kahit may point, pwedeng 6.5, pwedeng negative 7, pwedeng negative 6.5, negative 7, or yung negative 8, negative 9, or yung negative 10. Since gusto kong napili ko lang yung negative 7, wala lang, trip ko lang. Kaya, yan, itong negative 7. Yan. Pero pwede mong gamitin lahat yan hanggang dun sa negative infinity. Pagkakuha mo yan, ay isasubstitute lang natin siya dun sa original inequality. Yan. We have x squared plus 8x plus 12 is greater than 0. Then, substitute all the values of x magiging negative 7. We have negative 7 squared plus 8 times negative 7 plus 12. Simplifying the equation, we have negative 7 times negative 7, we have 49. Then 8 times negative 7 is negative 56 plus 12. We arrive at 5 is greater than 0. Is this true? Yes, mas malaki ang 5 sa 0. Therefore, this is true. Yung ating interval na x is less than negative 6, that is true. Try naman natin yung isa. X is equals to negative 1. Yung ating isang critical points. Yan. Ay, hindi pala. Yung isang value ng x. Dito, itatry naman natin yung x is greater than negative 2. Ibig sabihin, from negative 2 papunta dun sa kabila, ay pwede tayong kumuha ng values dyan. We have to try negative 1. Napili ko yung negative 1. Therefore, siya yung ilalagay ko dito sa original na quadratic inequalities. Yan, same process, pinalitan lang. Then, performing the operation, we have 5 is greater than 0 pa rin. Therefore, this is also true. Therefore, ito na yung ating sagot. Yan. Yan. Try din natin yung 0. For example, 0 yung aking napili. We have 0 squared plus 8 times 0 is 0 plus 0 is 0 plus 12. Ang magiging final answer natin is 12 is greater than 0. And that is also true. Yan. Kahit itry mo pa lahat ng values na yan, mula sa negative 2 papunta dun sa positive infinity, lahat siya ay magiging true. Okay. Therefore, the solution of x squared plus 8x plus 12 greater than 0 is x is less than -6 but greater than -2. Yeah. Nagkataon lang na yung tinestingan natin ng example o yung tinestingan natin ng value, yung kanyang interval ay parehas true. Kaya no need to compute yung isang interval kasi parehas true na yung ating nakuha dito. Okay, let's try another one. Find the solution set of 3x squared minus 16x less than -5. Okay, ngayon, same process. Gawin lang natin equal sign yung kanyang inequality. Then, substitute pating transpose yung -5. Yan, we have the nasa standard form na siya. We have 3x squared minus 16x plus 5 equals 0. Ngayon, ang gagawin natin dyan, pwede natin siyang i-factor, pwedeng quadratic formula. Since siya naman i-factorable, what are the factors of 3? 3x squared, we have 3x and x. Then, tingin sa last term, positive siya, negative yung gitna. Ibig sabihin, magkatulad na negative ang gagamitin natin. Then, factors ng 5 is 5 and 1. Yan. Okay, to check kung tama yung ating factors, we have -1 times x is -x. Then, 3 times -5 is -15x pag pinag-add natin. -15x plus -x is -16. Yeah. Ganun tayong mag-check ng ating factors kung tama ba. And then, na-factor na natin, zero product property, paghiwalay yung factors, equate sa 0. Then, solve for the value of x. We have 3x equals 1. Dividing both sides sa 3, we will have x equals 1/3. Same process sa kabila, we have x equals 5. And these are the critical points. Okay, from that, gawa ulit tayo ng interval number line. From we have x as 1/3. Therefore, dito siya approximately. Then, x equals 5. Yan. Ngayon, gawa ulit tayo ng interval. Yan. X is less than -1/3 but greater than 5. Unahin natin yung 1/3. Ito, 1/3. Less than. Ibig sabihin, papunta sa kaliwa. Then, dito naman sa kabila, greater than 5 naman siya, papunta naman sa kanan. Another one is, kapag naman greater than 1/3, edi dito yon. But less than 5, edi ito yon. Yan. Ngayon, mag-try na tayo ng values from the interval. From this interval, pili tayo ng isa. Let x be equals to 0. Since nandito naman siya, nakapalo pa rin siya dun sa interval. We have 0 para madali natin masolve. 3, yung value ng x lang, papunta natin ng 0. We have 3 0 squared minus 16 times 0 less than -5. Ngayon, we have 0 minus 0. Yan. We have 0 is less than -5. And that is false. Kasi, mas malaki ang 0 sa -5. Kita naman natin sa number line, ito yung -5, ito yung 0. So, mas malaki siya. Mas mataas yung kanyang value. Next, if x is greater than 5 naman, we have 6. Tinry natin yung 6. Therefore, palitan natin yung x na yan. Palitan din natin yan ng x na yan. Pag x na, palitan na. Yan. Naging 6. 3 times 6 squared minus 16 times 6 less than -5. Yeah, 3 times 36 is 108 minus 96. 12 is less than -5. And that is also false. Because 12 is greater than -5. Kaya dapat, ang buka niya dapat ay sa kabila. And this is false. Therefore, hindi siya yung ating interval na hinahanap. Ngayon, try na natin yung isang interval. We have x greater than 1/3 but less than 5. Yan. Ito yung kanyang graph kanina, yung ginarap natin. Let's try yung 1. Okay. Kasi nakapalo naman siya dito sa kanyang graph. From 1/3 papunta dun sa 5. We have, yan, palitan natin lahat ng x. Pag x na, palitan na. We have 3 times 1 squared minus 16 times 1. We have 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 16 is negative 13. Negative 13 is less than negative 5. And that is true. Ayan, negative 13, nandito dito, malayo. Then yung negative 5, nandito naman. Yan. Basta habang papunta sa kanan, yung ating value, palaki siya ng palaki. Ibig sabihin, the solution of 3x squared minus 16x less than negative 5 is x should be greater than 1/3 but less than 5. Yan. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng numbers from 1/3 hanggang 5 ay pwedeng maging value ng x. This will satisfy the quadratic inequality. Okay, next, for our next example, find the solution set of negative 2x squared plus 8x less than or equal to negative 90. Yan. Ganun pa rin. Palitan lang natin yung kanyang inequality sign ng equal sign. We have this. Then, sa transpose, magiging negative 2x squared plus 8x plus 90 equals 0. Then, divide natin siya. Since napansin natin na divisible naman siya lahat sa 2, pwede pa natin siyang may simplify. Yeah. Divide natin sa negative 2 lahat para ma-eliminate na to. Sabihin, cancel na to. Ito na lang matitira, x squared plus minus 4x. Because 8x divide negative 2 is negative 4x. Then 90 divide negative 2 is negative 45. 0 divide negative 2 is 0. Yan. Pagkatapos nyan, we have x squared. Ayan na, nasa standard form na siya. Nakasimplify na. Factor na natin. Factor ng x squared, we have xx. Then, tingin sa last term, negative. Ibig sabihin, magkaiba ang sign. Yan. Factor ng 45 na kapag pinag-add ang sagot is negative 4. We have 5 and 9. 5 times negative 9 is negative 45. 5 minus 9 is negative 4. Then, zero product property, we have x plus 5 equals 0. X minus 9 equals 0. Then, transpose lang natin. We have x equals negative 5 and x equals negative 9. These are the critical points. From our critical points, makakagawa tayo ng intervals. Tingin tayo dito sa, yan. Gawin tayo sa number line. We have negative 5. Since ng ating ay merong or equal to yung ating inequality, therefore, ang gagawin nating bilog is yung ating shaded circle. Ibig sabihin, included yung negative 5. Kasama siya, pwede siya maging value ng x. Yan. Ayan yung negative 5. Ito yung 9. Then, intervals, we have x is less than or equal to negative 5. Papunta sa siya, kaliwa. Then, x is greater than or equal to negative 9. Papunta siya sa kanan. Another one is x is greater than naman sa negative 5 but less than 9. Therefore, ito yun. Yeah. Ito yung isang graph. Then, ito naman yung tig-isa. Okay. First, for x is greater than, or x is less than negative 5 but greater than or equal to 9. Ito yun. Pili tayo ng value from ito muna. Dito muna tayo. Try natin yung negative 6. Yan. Palitan lang. We have this one. Okay. Ito yung original nating given. 2x squared, negative 2x squared plus 8x less than or equal to negative 90. Palitan lang natin value ng x ng negative 6. We have negative 6 times negative 6 is 36. Then 8 times negative 6 is 48. Pag timesin natin, 2 times negative 2 times 36 is negative 72 minus 48. And that's will give us negative 120 is less than or equal to negative 90. And that is true. Mas malaki siya, pero negative. Ibig sabihin, mas mababa siya sa negative 90. Next, try naman natin yung 10. Dito sa kabilang graph, we have 9 and 10. 9, 10, and so on, papunta sa positive infinity. Palitan natin yung values ng x. We have 2 times 10 squared plus 8 times 10. Yan. 10 times 10 is 100. 2, negative 2 times 10. Yan, ganyan lang. Yan. And we also arrive at negative 120 less than or equal to negative 90. And that is also true. Therefore, no need to solve the next, yung isang interval kasi pares true na yung nakuha natin dito. Therefore, the solution of 2x squared, negative 2x squared plus 8x less than or equal to negative 90 is x should be less than Therefore, we have x should be less than or equal to negative by but greater than or equal to 9. Yan. Uy, ano yan? Tako na tayo sa problem solving. Isang problem lang to. This is from the module na galing sa DepEd. And Miss Reina is planning to fence her vacant lot for a parking space. The desired length of the lot is 6 meters longer than its width. What will be the possible dimensions of the rectangular parking space if it should be less than 40 square unit? Hint, length times width equals area of rectangle. Okay, same, katulad lang siya ng pagsosolve nung problem solving sa quadratic equation. First, we're going to analyze the problem. Kung kaya mong i-drawing mo. Yan, meron daw tayong rectangular space. Sabi daw, yung area daw is less than 40 square meter. Yan. Ngayon, since na-picture na natin siya, ilagay natin yung given. We have the desired length of the lot is 6 meters longer than its width. Okay. Since after that, nawa na natin, magle-let tayo ng variable. Okay, let x be the width. Kung ang x daw ay width natin, ano naman ang kanyang length? Since sabi daw, the length of the lot is 6 meters longer than its width. Meaning to say, mas mataas lang siya ng 6 dito sa width. Therefore, the length should be x plus 6. Yan. Ito yung ating width. We have x. Therefore, yung ating length is x plus 6. Okay, from that, pwede na natin ilagay siya sa quadratic, sa kanyang equation. Length times width, we have x times x plus 6. Ito, pinag-times lang natin para makuha natin yung area. Less than 40 daw. Ibig sabihin, x times x plus 6 less than 40. Yan, we have x squared plus 6x minus 40. Pinag-times lang natin. Then, yung 40 nilipat, nilagay natin sa standard form. Then, pwede natin siyang i-factor. Factor niya x plus 10 times x minus 4 is less than 0. Yan, zero product property. Yan. Yan. Okay, since na we're talking about the, what do you call that, real life problem, and we're talking about measurement, we're going to disregard the negative values ng x kasi wala naman tayong negative na measurement. And therefore, we're going to use the value of x na x is greater than 4. Okay? Ngayon, balik tayo dito sa nilet natin. Kung ang length daw ay x, therefore, the width should be less than 4 meters. Yan. Hindi siya ng 4, tataas ng 4 meters. Therefore, yung ating length should be less than 10 meters para makuha natin yung desired na gusto niya sa kanyang parking space. Yan. Kasi kapag hinabaan mo pa yan, halimbawa ng 5 meters, hindi nasasakto dun sa space. Yan. And that's all Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Subscribe. Subscribe na kayo. Thank you and bye-bye.